this headset, I tell you what, the button is sticky. Yeah, I'm trying to get the lighting to work here, but thanks as always, Eldon, coming in and telling me that I'm muted. Can't seem to get this headset to when it's muted. Like right now it should be muted, but it looks like I'm picking up. Yeah, see, like no matter what position I put it in on my headset, it shows picking up on my mic. Yeah, OBS is just juggling my emotions. Anyway. Well. So what I was saying about these costumes for these characters is the costumes that I've seen in game while playing, and I think I've seen this one. But the one I saw in game doesn't look anything like this. And the, I don't know if you want to call it the skirt here, does not have any physics to it. But maybe it was an old outfit. I've been trying to see these outfits in game, but I'm not seeing it. I'm trying to find something that convinces me that it's a worthwhile purchase. I don't know. I just don't know. Alright. Let's find... We'll do Mirror Clash. I think Mirror Clash is fun.
I'm looking for a match.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes. What you up to? What you been doing today, Elvin? Hopefully you've been reading all your books. Hopefully you've caught up with history in World War II, and you're playing World War II games. I feel like the training base... I'm not sure what it's looking for. I don't know if training base is the location or they're just trying to teach me here. Alright, I haven't really tried this character at all. See, I don't...
Meet the new me.
What does that even do?
The trick to great art is being observant and unflinching. Feeling overexposed.
Okay. Can I check what these abilities do? Why did I just drop the weapon? Okay, so I did not even know that I could drop weapons. Training base, friends list, perspective. Holy crap, can I play this game in third person? No way. Did not know that. My books are arriving next week. Since I don't order stuff online, I need to order them in a bookstore. Just takes a bit longer, but I gain a pleasant social interaction most of the time. Oh. Yeah, most of the stuff that I do order, hobby-wise, I try to find at the location. But if it's things that I just need and I don't really care when they arrive, I usually order it from Amazon. And with free shipping, it's kind of a no-brainer. Wow, I did not know that you could
Get ready to ramble.
play a game in third person.
I'd keep your head down.
I wonder if that's just for training, though. Because it's nice to see your character.
You're fighting yourself.
Whoa.
Huh?
Enemies will be ensnared and drained of life before you can say circle of life. The bacchanalia commence. This converter belongs to Spider.
This map might just be in training. Alright, I don't know what this character does, but I'm gonna try. This is dead. That was definitely an AI. 100% AI.
Enemy at middle.
Yeah, that's AI as well.
Converter planted.
Enemy at now needs more meat.
And they're all AI. I would say a good majority of them is AI. I don't like this weapon.
One enemy left. What the hell?
Still alive. Enemy at a short.
Now that might not have been an AI. Any player that just sits there and stares at you, I feel like that's 100% AI. 6, 5, 4. Yeah, we won this one. And yes, I have been playing World War. Yeah, no, yeah. We actually won that one. That was surprising.
You just hit the blue chip jackpot, Sugar Shack. Got the
Sugar Shack.
FRAGPUNK.
I love this that you can play to get a buff.
Answers all.
You might want to minimize your cam. Ah, god dang, man. I don't think I deserve to stream. I really don't. I don't think I have any place streaming games.
Someone maybe grab the converter.
I have absolutely no place streaming games. I'm always muted when I shouldn't be muted. I always have my camera covering up. Covering up the game. Yeah, I think I should just play games. Or just turn off the camera. I'm making all the same mistakes all the time. Thank you anyway. I appreciate your
Converter activated.
feedback.
Army of one. That's it. One enemy left. Hope
Yeah,
that helps.
those are AI.
Enjoy some sulfur.
Got greedy with the health. Yeah, we won this one too. Yeah, I think we're playing against AI. And it is pretty common for these type of FTP games to be put in bot lobbies until you reach a certain level. I wish though it would just, because it's common and because it's expected and because it's okay, just make the bots that I'm playing against that's not a real player actually a mechanized robot. That way, when I'm looking at them, it's like, okay, I know that's just filling the gaps and that's okay, but just tell me, give them the powers and the abilities of each of the characters, but just skin them as a robot. It would, I think it would go a long way to making this game a little more transparent, or just games in general. It's okay, like, just tell me. If you start a new Smite account, for example, you have to reach level 5 before the game puts you against real players. Maybe they are telling me that these are bots, and I just don't know it. I don't know how to identify some kind of symbology or indicator that says these players were bots. Maybe even just have with bot, or just a bot name above the head would be even better. Make it a robot character skin. You can use all the abilities of any of the other characters. Just give them a robot skin and put the word bot over their head. And then constantly remind me is like, hey, you need to make at least level X before our system starts putting you in with other players. But I mean, you saying that kind of helps me understand maybe that's what's going on. I'm just such a low level that, like, I think I'm almost level 20. I don't know what the max level is though.
Everybody, game faces.
I just want to be a Wes.
The answer's always rocket. Enemy spotted at me. Enemy spotted at me.
Man, they just tossed a bunch of bombs there. I'm just gonna run through it. I like how they threw it all in there though. Man, they have this thing completely like surrounded. That's not mine.
Converter planted. Ooh, what cards will it make?
I hate killing. Enemies.
Man, they just planted hundreds of little bombs everywhere. That was a great, like, use of the little mini bombs. But I think we were playing. I guess they got a shard card that gave them all those little. Ooh. Nicely done, Parasite. Nicely done. Wow, and invisible characters. That's outstanding. Invisible characters. Oh, I'm out of that game. That was fast. As much as I like this game, I do not like elimination. Just keep me in. Let me practice. Let me get to know the game. Let me just shoot and fight. Team elimination. Ugh, thumbs down. Team elimination games. This kind of gameplay made me dislike Valorant. It felt like that's all Valorant had. This game has other modes, but I am not finding the fun in Valorant. I like how they waited till the very last second. Did you know that Fanta was created in Germany by the Nazis?
You're about
Fanta
lose.
to
Match
what,
point.
for their soldiers? Like stuff that they could send out to
Okay,
all those on
friends,
the front line.
let's get out there.
Dang it, I have a shotgun. That's not a great weapon.
Converter planted. Ooh, what cards will it make? The team's down to one Lancer.
One
No
enemy.
worries, right?
Could not.
Site B.
The fact that they are just completely dominating. Notice that I've shot them just as many times as they've shot me, and I'm losing the fight.
The toaster's gonna explode. Smoke bomb deploying.
I'm shooting them more than they're shooting me. Like, look at this. Nothing. I'm not killing them, but they're able to kill me. Something's going on there. Fanta, the drink made by Coca-Cola. Did you know that Fanta was created in Germany by the Nazis? Fanta, the drink made by Coca-Cola. Is Fanta now controlled by Coca-Cola, or was it originally made by Coca-Cola? I mean, shoot. All of our war machine manufacturers manufacture for both sides. I don't think again, I don't know. That's news to me. So you're saying every time we buy a Fanta, we're supporting the Nazis? Or just that it is currently controlled by Coca-Cola? Now I could see companies buying the name just because it's popular enough. I mean, plus old things created by strange entities or enemy states like Northrop Grumman, Sikorsky, all of our ship makers. If we went to war and America lost, I'm sure those companies would stay in business and then just start making it for whoever pays them to do that. I'm curious. I guess my question is, you said that Coca-Cola made Fanta. Was Coca-Cola supporting the Nazis at the time, or did Coca-Cola just buy out Fanta and then just keep the name? During the war, America stopped sending the needed ingredients for Coca-Cola to Germany. So, I mean, that makes sense. So currently, Coca-Cola owns the rights to Fanta. Due to Coca-Cola being Hitler's favorite drink, they invented it as a replacement. Oh. But now Coca-Cola took it back and still makes it? Yeah, let's keep a drink that was made for the Führer. So you're telling me that Coca-Cola was the Führer's favorite drink. Coca-Cola companies stopped giving the ingredients necessary, so the Nazis made Fanta. Fanta still exists. Coca-Cola owns Fanta and still uses the name? That confuses the heck out of me. I mean, whatever. It's like old statues of war heroes, quote unquote heroes. Christopher Columbus, like we still teach it in school. I think we've augmented or omitted or altered it to really focus on what was done to Native Americans. But yeah, it was just no. You do not support. I know. I think the way I was reading it was, I think, throwing weird thoughts. It was just that the Coca-Cola company in Germany was controlled by the Nazis. But of course, after the war, Coca-Cola gained back their own responsibility. But I'm curious today. So it would be like McDonald's being in Russia. Now, McDonald's pulled out of Russia, but I guess people in Russia could continue to control the McDonald's there and then just make it Donald Mac. Just change the name, but like use, I don't know. So the people that were working there, McDonald's Russia, but because McDonald's America, which is where it originated, then it would be taken over and just change the name. So then whenever the war was over, Coca-Cola went in and took Fanta, like, oh, look at this. This is a great drink. And then kept the Fanta. It's still a like, I'm curious where that comes from for why they would have kept Fanta, knowing that it was the Fuhrer, it was a drink made for the Fuhrer. Interesting. Yeah, see, I am... Oh, actually, I can't go back to the Battle Pass. No, there it is. So I am currently level 27. I'm not quite sure what the max account level is, but if it's 100, I'm over 25% in. Of course, the number could be who knows what. All right, I'm gonna go to the store. I'm still really confused by these outfits. I haven't seen them enough to really know, or really be. I don't have an understanding of. Membership, redeem items. No, don't want that, don't want that. Ultra can. I'm only going to be able to buy 2 of those. These are the featured ones. Is it a character that okay, let's go to the arsenal. Let's find, is there a character that has a... Let's check skin. I feel like I've seen the cowboy outfit and it did not look good to me in game. I don't think you go up against bots with level 27. They feel like bots. And there was a video that I watched about bots making it into ranked games. And yeah, I'm not quite sure where that threshold ends or begins for how they decide when bots should... I mean, I honestly don't care too much, but it gives me a false sense of skill or a false sense of how fast an actual player plays. I don't mind bots in training. I don't mind bots in tutorials or in waiting lobbies, like if you just want to practice. A-okay with that. It just... All I want is to be told when I'm fighting a bot. Or in the post game, they tell me when I'm fighting a bot. something is new here. Oh, this is new. Okay. Oh, I like that banner. That is cool. Spider. I might try to play as Spider a little bit. Alright, so I was playing as, I think Kesmet? Was I playing as Kesmet? No, I was playing here. Ah, I forget who I was playing as. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It is called EOM, and its purpose is actually exactly what you said, a sense of skill. EOM. E-O-M-M, EOM. And its purpose is actually... I've never heard of EOM before. Oh, actually, I wanted to equip that. Darn it. Darn it. This actually looked cool. That actually looked cool. This is his standard set. Purple is equipped. Yeah, we'll keep it standard. It fits as well. Alright, now he's got something new. Signature broker? Is that a sticker or what? What did you just give me, mates? You still have unused Lancer statues. Please remember to use them. Lancer statues? Oh, well, I can't use Lancer statues. Because I have already unlocked them all. If I... Alright, fine, I'll use it. I don't know exactly why they're offering it to me.
This world, all worlds.
And I already have all the Lancers. I don't know what they're... Yeah, this is a new term for me. Is it just the description given to you said a feeling of skill? These games give you a high before they slap you back into a low. These system is designed to keep you playing. I like the game just for its game. I don't necessarily get a super high from winning, but the gameplay is fun. But you're saying there's an EOM system in place to give a euphoric sense of, I guess, accomplishment? Because, yeah, I would understand there is probably no EOM, what you're calling, in a Dark Souls game. Let me see here. It's very, very new concept for me. Game boosting services. Why people are leaving Marvel Rivals because of the EOM. Marvel Rivals is a game that had me hooked from the start, with its iconic characters, engaging gameplay, and vibrant community. Something from the Steam community. I'm convinced Val is using EOM. Val doesn't seem to... Val was just not fun at all. Like, I'm having fun with this game, regardless of whether or not... I just like shooting, killing things. Engagement optimized matchmaking. It will open your eyes. EOM has been proven to be the best matchmaking to retain player base. This is by VLR.GG. Engagement optimized matchmaking. It'll open your eyes. EOM has been proven to be the best matchmaking to retain players. It makes you want to keep coming back for more. Basically what it does is it rigged games based on all statistics. The writing is poor. Basically what it does is it rigged games based, they spelled it B-A-S-E without a D, based on all statistics, comma, the game have when you are playing. Man, this is poorly written. It prevents you from winning too much or losing too much, thus making you want to play more. If you are on a 3-game losing streak, the game puts you into a queue where the enemy has way worse stats than you, thus setting you up for a win. And when you are on a winning streak, the game matches you with players with way better stats, thus setting you to get... Oh man, this is so badly written. Some EOM practices even include sabotaging the gameplay entirely, like giving you peeker's advantage, your shots not registering or hitting where your crosshair is obviously pointing at. Oh. Okay, so they are purposefully manipulating the game system. Like, I was trying to shoot somebody in the head and I was shooting them more than they were shooting me, but they were killing me. But I was shooting them with the same weapons because we were all the same characters. So why was I dying and they weren't dying? If that's a system that's in place here, that to me is an immediate see you later. I like the gameplay. It's snappier, faster, the characters are more interesting, the abilities and the style and the flair is more interesting, but now that I have EOM sitting in my head now I'm just going to be, it's like, oh, that must be the EOM system. But I mean, that kind of a system has to have been in games since the beginning of time. Like the game scaling itself to, you know, make the game fun. I would imagine that that's in every game. Like even the way that the developers create a game to help a player navigate a world by putting a light here or something like that, just to so the player doesn't get lost or frustrated. And when I first started playing this game, I did feel like, well, I feel like I'm playing against a bot, and I feel like it's extremely easy. So, like, what's the purpose of it? Just Google EOM and Marvel Rivals if you want to get informed. Yeah, that's the first thing that popped up was Marvel Rivals and EOM. Yeah, but I guarantee you, just because we're becoming more aware of what EOM is, I'm sure that EOM, and now EOM just sounds derogatory, versus, hey, it's a system that helps the player enjoy their game, especially with the state of a competitive first-person shooter. Sure, there's some skill involved, and like it's just scaling. It's like, hey, I'm dying a lot. Well, okay, because there's been games that have said, hey, I noticed that you're having a hard time. Would you like to put it on easy mode? So I guess there's the hidden, hey, we're helping you, and the upfront, hey, we're going to help you. So, but I've also heard developers talk about, it's like, hey, we turn on auto aim and it make it more accurate if the player's having a hard time to kind of bring them back up. It's like the Mario Kart, whoever's in last place, let's give them the better a chance of getting up front. So it's just this rubber band. Like racing games have been doing this for the very beginning of time. Like you'll be racing and you'll be doing really, really well, but everybody behind you is like right up with you. And then you'll be doing really, really bad and crashing, and then you catch up and make first place. That is not skill. That's probably the EOM thing you're talking about. But I've seen that happen in just about every game. It's a very interesting discussion and thought, but I don't want to think that the game is just EOM this and EOM that. I think if the game is fun, and I think this one is, and I'm sure you're in agreement, like, if a game's fun, just play it, do whatever you want, it's your game. I know you're not telling me, like, don't play the game, but it's a very interesting perspective to take. Yeah. Well, thanks for the info. It might help me kind of understand sort of the experience that I'm having. But I've also made mention after mention that I kind of feel like I'm having too easy of a time, and then suddenly I don't. So I guess fits in that criteria, but is it necessarily a bad thing? I guess it could be. Like if I'm doing really, really well, then, well, let's ramp up the difficulty a little bit. Or if I'm doing really, really poorly, well, let's lower that down so the player can at least enjoy the game and not feel like all these players are high level. And I could see that being a thing. Is that why you stopped playing Rival or Marvel Rivals? And again, I know I'm yapping. It's also like I hate it when a game developer, in order to make a game harder, all they do is just ramp up how much damage an enemy does to you and lower the amount of damage you do to them. It's really lazy game design, but I think a good majority of developers are kind of getting a little too comfortable with just shoveling out games. I know there's games out there that actually change up the smartness of the AI. Like Cyberpunk 2077 in the beginning was just, you do less damage, your enemy does more damage, the higher the difficulty. But they revisited it, and now like the higher the difficulty setting is, the AI will defend more, it will push harder, it will start using like the hacking abilities more often, or there will be more enemies that come into the fight with those types of skills. So like I start getting hacked by the enemy when the difficulty level goes up versus me just shooting at a sponge just waiting for their health to go down. Oh, for sure. If you want to play and enjoy the game, it's absolutely fine. I just think being aware of the technical part used in first-person shooters or free-to-play games these days is useful. It is useful. I've never even thought about the kind of concepts that free-to-play games use. Nah, I knew about this in Marvel Rivals. I did quit the game because of the toxic community. I think any competitive game has a community that is quote-unquote toxic. Like some people would probably consider me a toxic individual just because I might jump into a game and critique it. Like that's toxic for somebody. Or somebody may just tell you, like, without filtering their words or being political, with lack of a better description, like without fluffing up their words, trying to make you feel comfortable. If they just tell you how it is and tell you straightforward, like that's toxic. And like, if you've ever heard of the, if you ever watched arm wrestling, there's Devin Larratt is like probably the most popular arm wrestler in the world, and he just trolls the shit out of people before competition just to get into their head. And that, to some people, may think that Devin is a toxic arm wrestler, but he's not. He's just trying to get into the opponent's head. Like, he even says things that about, like, what country they're from, and it's like, he'll start to try to talk their language. Heck, even people have called Shale and Cheshire Smoke toxic. Just because they're very unfiltered and they just tell you how it is, even though it may be uncomfortable. So I think, like, the word toxic, I think is just, they are, I don't know. It's like we've made all these weird words to describe people. Just they're mean. But is it a feeling thing, or like, I guess what level of toxicity is it? Like not allowing a community to, or new players to come in and play. Like, let's say that you wanted to go in and play basketball, and the players there just won't let you come in, that's a different level of toxicity. Of just, hey, I just want to play. Can you let me in? It's like, no, this is our turf. It's like territorial. I would say instead of toxic, just became childish. I think it's kind of childish. Or let's say unsportsmanlike. I bet you there's some EOM in a lot of games that I play, and I just haven't even thought about it. But now, every game I play, no, Shale, we were talking about toxicity, and I guess Marvel Rivals, it's that like competitive MOBA game, and I remember you saying that someone said that they felt you were toxic, and then they just stopped talking to you or playing with you, and I was like, was he really though, or was it just being upfront and like unfiltered? And most people, I think, aren't comfortable with directness or competitiveness. I think unsportsmanlike or unfriendly or didn't quite jive. I keep in the back of my head, I'm trying, in the front I'm trying to like explain. And then in the back, I hear is like, I heard toxic. I'm on my way. I am here. Bro, getting screamed at and insulted by a misplay seems pretty toxic to me. And in high-ranking lobbies where I played 95% are like this. Not very many people like me. I think of pretty much every name. But it's just, I think unsportsmanlike conduct is, I guess, sometimes punishable, right? I guess you could get a foul for unsportsmanlike conduct. But I think if it's illegal, then yeah, let's call it unsportsmanlike conduct, which maybe you could get banned for. Toxicity, I think, is mostly describing a person's feeling that they get from another person saying things. Like, words really hurt these days. And like getting screamed at, like I love it when somebody loses their shit. I really do, because that is like, I know you are passionate, and no matter what you say to me, I know you're passionate about it. Because even though it might come across to me like, oh my god, you said an offensive word, I actually love watching Cheshire. I love watching Eldon. When you played Smite and you had a team that just wasn't doing anything, or you would yell, like you got pissed. And maybe you weren't pissed, you were just passionate, but it came across as like, man, he is into it. And I know that people just sometimes feel bad, and that's okay. Like, sometimes I don't care. Most people shouldn't. It's like, okay, well, we can get past this. We're adults. I really do miss like watching you play Smite, Eldon, because man, you were competitive. And I was like, ooh, I want to go play Smite again. But I don't know if I want to play with Eldon because I might get yelled at. It's like, why aren't you doing what you're supposed to be doing? So toxicity, I've heard it used. I guess it's just a feeling though. For me, I feel like the word toxicity just means somebody's feelings were hurt. And I guess now there's legal ramifications for hurting somebody's feelings. But EOM, I've never heard of EOM until today. You should play Smite to make Eldon want to play. See, I would have loved to have played with Eldon. You know, I would love to just play with a group of friends. You know, just, what is it, 8? Is it 4-on-4? What is Smite, 4-on-4? Just to play with friends competitively. But I know everybody in there, and I just want to, because I loved Halo. 4-player split screen. I knew everybody in the room, and we were competitive. But it was over after that. It was like, you won. Here, I owe you a beer, or I owe you lunch, or whatever. It's like, not knowing the other person, it's sort of like getting texts from people and not face to face. people are very, I don't know, comfortable with being more, I don't know, stand up for themselves when there is no face-to-face. So I know I've gotten pretty pissed off. I'm probably a pretty toxic person too to most people, because I've gotten pissed off at Valorant just because it felt like a slow game. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this game so boring? Why is it? I don't know. So I'll just get emotional because I'm passionate about games. But I guess I could be a little more, you know, friendly, agreeable. But what fun is that? Where do we get if we're all in agreement? We get a self-licking ice cream cone. That's what we get. I like using that, because an ice cream cone will always tell you that it's sweet. I will never, ever play Smite again. Aw, damn. Dude, I'd be down for some custom Halo games. Lowest kills has to swap out. Valorant is a shitty game. Go play Counter-Strike. It's better, and it's the game that this game tried to rip off. Yeah, I think, for me, Valorant seems to have cool characters. And I like character collecting, so even League of Legends seemed appealing to me. Smite was appealing to me. I collected all the characters. I put in like a membership or a big purchase to where it says you will have now every character ever released for Smite. I'm pretty sure that didn't carry over to Smite 2, but I liked playing all the characters just to see what it was like. I didn't care about winning or losing. I was just sort of doing my own thing. It's like whenever I play Battlefront, I just play as the sniper. I go find a perch and I shoot people. And if I get shot, then I probably should have moved. Alright, Ultra Can. Let's pull the pin. Oh, wait. No, I need this one. This one. There we go. Alright, let's pull the pin. No, wait. I'm not pulling it. Oh, I am pulling a pin. I love this mechanic. I put my cursor there, and I pull the pin to the right. I like that. I'm getting these sun orange skins. I'm almost gonna have the full set. I want this dagger, though. Kinda do. Guys, I will descend into slumber. It's 4 a.m. and I'm tired. Have a good one. All right, Eldon, thanks so much for dropping in, helping me understand that I was muted as always. I expect you to be here at the beginning of all my streams to make sure I'm unmuted, and then you can go to sleep. Sleep fast, play soon, play a lot. Enjoy the rest of your week. I bought skins worth over $5,000. Fuck Smite. Shoot, I've spent over... I might be approaching 10 grand in Hoyoverse games. But that's 3 different games. I'm definitely over 5 grand. But those are characters. I don't know if I'd do that for skins. Maybe. I don't know. Do you have your chat on live chat instead of top chat? I think you are missing some chats. I have live chat on my mobile, and it's top chat on OBS. But I'm reading live chat off of my mobile device, so it should be everything. Yeah, my phone is right here in front of me, so my scan just has to like pop down. And plus, when the chat gets a new chat, I can see it scroll out of my periphery. And that is live. What am I missing? YouTube's chat sucks because of that. Yeah, I don't know why it defaults to top chat. I don't even know what top chat means. Yeah, come on, everybody. Spotlight. What is spotlight? This item can only hold one. Can only be equipped in wheel. Okay, fine. Whatever. All right. New skins. New skins. I like that one better. Orange is cool, but full paint jobs, I'd say, are better. And yeah, I'll go with the yellow. Actually, this one's better. That one's better. Shell says chicken your chest sucks. It means you don't see everything. It's dumb. Like, why would I not want to see everything? Like, what is top chat? Like, what does that mean? Is it going to be the person that's chatting the most gets to the top? Why would I want to miss? That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, it sucks. Are we doing next weekend, or are we trying for this Sunday? I mean, we could do Sunday. I mean, obviously your Bubba Day is Saturday. For me, I've got the flea market. Yeah, I could do Sunday. So the 12th of August is pretty much my last day of like the heavy gaming that I've been doing. But we could still like visit probably on the weekends. So yeah, we could probably knock that out this Sunday so we can at least get some gaming in. I like this one better. Alright, what else? What is new? Alright. That is good. Lancers. Nope. Arsenal. Lancers. What's new for you? No, she's not a new character. It says that they're locked, but that's Doom. That's Doom. Alright, we got 5 out of 5 challenges. Achievements. Done. Nailed it. How far along are we on that? Seasonal. Win 5 ranked matches. Look how many matches I've won. Like none for ranked. Draw first blood 10 times. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, everything else is clear. Let's do Mirror Clash. You know what? I kind of don't want to do Mirror Clash. Let's do Standard. And I think Standard is the way to play this game. We'll just wait for it to play. 21 is only number. Orange is the only color. 21 is the only number. I don't know what top chat is. Okay. Are you unretiring? No more playing stuff then? No. Like, my wife and daughter, my oldest daughter is staying in Japan for college. My youngest daughter and wife are coming back from Japan on the 12th. So I'll be spending more time with them. But yeah, I'll still be gaming. I'll probably game every day, but gaming and streaming as much as I have, no. I mean, because I play and chat into the AM, but they'll be sleeping. Unless I make... What I'd like to do is make this a quiet room, so I could be, like, playing music blaring in here, and then it could be quiet. So unless I make this a quiet room, I probably won't stream as much, because, you know, walls are thin. They have insulation, but not quietening. I need skins for these freaking weapons. It's freaking stupid. I don't want the silent one. This one right here, the Fever. Fever one's the best one. They sell sound panels. Soundproof your room. Yeah. They sell S-E-L-L sound panels. Yeah, I mean, it might be something that I actually consider doing. Oh, no. Fuck that.
Be glad you have improvement. You know, my
I forced them to dance.
Behind a number.
Key moments. Dang.
Time to draw your shard card.
I didn't even notice it was last man standing. Quick reload, Dancing
Whoa,
King.
cool card.
How do I know how many voting I have?
That's a neat cup. Cool relic, but creepy.
Wow. Do the guns actually shoot straight in this? Is this like a Valorant ripoff game? I mean, isn't every game that comes after the game before it a ripoff of that game? Like every Battle Royale is the ripoff of the game before it. Every shooter is a ripoff of Halo. Every fighting game is a ripoff of Street Fighter ripoff. Like, I don't think it's a ripoff. I think it could be inspired. Like every Dark Souls or Souls-like game can't be a ripoff of Dark Souls. But a ripoff, I think that's selling it short. It's a much better game than Valorant, I will say that. But if it's because it has guns and because it has abilities, it's definitely inspired by games that came before it, yes.
There's just one enemy left. Hope that helps.
I think Valorant could learn a lot from FRAGPUNK and pretty much any game. Any shooter. Yeah, I got the last kill. Am I special? Am I special?
Even Steven. Is that
Dang.
anyway? You
Well,
switch sides
regardless,
next round.
if the guns actually shoot straight, I'd be actually like this. Probably better than Valorant. For some
Redrawn
reason,
odds,
though,
redrawn
now that I
opportunities.
know of EOM, I've never heard of it until Eldon said something about it. Now I think, oh, well, I'm shooting really well now, but suddenly I'm not shooting well. What happened? EOM. I actually never played Valorant until after I played FRAGPUNK, so I felt like FRAGPUNK was like the one that came after. I don't know how long either game has been around. Valorant just feels so slow. I miss TitanFall. I should probably... I do want to... Maybe I'll do that today. I should probably start installing it. I want to play Apex Legends. I do want to go back and maybe try Valorant a little bit more just to get a feel for it and have more to talk about and have a better, well-rounded experience so that I can either continue to talk shit about it and where it pales in comparison. But I also want to play the finals and Apex Legends. I even want to go back and try to play, what is it, Blood? Not Bloodstone. It's a Vampire the Masquerade shooter. Of course, I really like the Vampire Masquerade idea. I never played Titanfall. I don't like Apex. Well, Apex is essentially the developers of Titanfall. But that has wall running in it, right?
Anyway?
Titanfall was awesome. I really like that.
Oh, I bet that card will be amazing.
Click to equip. Alright, Eagle Eyes. I would prefer to like choose my 3 card. I think I like that mode a little bit better. Alright, who's got the converter? Who's got it? Who's got it? Can't see it. So see, is this that outfit? Is this the new? That's not the new outfit. That's a skin color.
In here, B-base.
Gotta support. Gotta support. Support. Check the angles. Check the angles. Alright, which way are you looking? I'll look to the left. You look to the right. Okay, I'll look right. Okay, you look left.
Converter planted.
Move nice and slow. Does Valorant have like noise suppression if you move slower?
Spirit me away.
Because you can be silent if you move slow.
One enemy left. Hope that helps.
Oh, what the hell?
To be myself again.
What the hell just happened? I got like teleported somewhere.
Defusing now.
Ooh, yeah. We do have to defuse. Just because we kill the other opponents doesn't mean we won. I'm not saying Apex is bad, I just don't like it. If you hit shit or something, it silences your footsteps. If you hit shift... Oh, okay.
Hickey. I hope you like the new card better. Oh, I bet that card will be amazing.
Okay, so is this the... Not quite sure like what points I get. Get one. Get a throwable melon ring, darn it.
I shall endeavor to
Alright, so we've got Headshot Master, Headshot Damage.
But wait, listen here.
So you were saying like the guns shoot straight. So in Valorant, is that the EOM at work? When you think you're hitting the target, the EOM is adjusting it so that you miss when you're doing well. If you've won too many games,
I haven't felt this excited.
it's like the house at a casino will come in and tell you, "All right, you're done. You're winning too much." I love these little zip lines all over that kind of randomly pop up.
Enemy spotted on.
I see an enemy at sides A.
Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. One versus three. Down to the right.
Surely now you'll feel the mummy's curse.
Good luck. Behind you. Behind you. Good luck, TC2 Real 07. Defeat. No, Valorant has I don't know what EON. So EOMM is some type of engagement online matchmaking or something like that. It's like the game. I guess Valorant has an issue with it. Smite has an issue with it. I guess this game probably uses it. So whenever you're having a really, really good game and you've won a lot, they will adjust the matchmaking to match you with harder people or more difficult players or less bots so that you lose.
Last chance to save this.
So that you're not winning too much or losing too much. And then vice versa. If you're losing a lot, then they'll maybe put easy bots in there or rank you with players that are lower so that you win. So I guess there's some kind of matchmaking system that they implement so that you feel like you want to play more. But, I mean, games have been doing that since the beginning of time. I think it's just being given another name. They adjust the difficulty so that the player doesn't get frustrated. Because they don't want the player's feelings hurt. I guess if you Google Marvel Rivals and EOMM, I guess that's a thing that was an issue with that game.
Converter planted. Ooh, what
People stopped playing because of it.
I will honor you in death.
Alright, let's get with our other teammates.
One of us passes beyond. A trap to ensnare. My scales shield me from hardship.
Where is my teammate? Oh crap, we have a non-player? Shit, a disconnect? That's a bummer.
My powers are replenished.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, lost.
Yeah, no shit. We've got like non-players. EOM stands for Engagement Optimized Matchmaking. It's a matchmaking system used in online games designed to maximize player engagement and fun and don't get angry. Imagine if Souls-like games had that kind of system to where you're having a hard time, so it suddenly makes all the enemies easier. I could definitely feel this game doing something, because I felt like I'm doing way too well for just starting out on this game. But as I started doing better, I suddenly started doing really worse. So I guess maybe that's the matchmaking thing happening. But I'm having fun with the game. So I think as long as you're having fun with your game, who cares? Who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It ain't gonna break my wallet, and it's not illegal. Aw, look at the anchor shark. I like it. That's cool. I'm gonna put that on. Watch. Watch. I know I'm a loser. It's definitely a loser. Alright, so who is that for? Is that for anybody? I'm gonna put it on her if I can. No, if it's for a specific character. Who was it for? Was it for... I don't know if this is a him or her. Alright, it was a him. Look at that, isn't that cool? I like that. That's kind of cool. I mean, I guess there could be a place for this, but it probably is usually bad implementation. Yeah, like every racing game I've ever played, from the best of the best, like not Grand Theft Auto, but Gran Turismo, to the OK arcade games like Need for Speed. Every racing game I have ever played, unless I'm playing against real players, the AI has always rubber banded the race. If I'm doing really, really well, the AI is going to go really fast and suddenly not going to make any mistakes. But if I'm doing really poorly, the AI seems to slow down, and like, I just crashed 5 times and they didn't crash at all. How am I in first place? It's like the Mario Kart thing. It's like, hey, you're doing really poorly, so we're going to give you all the best pickups. But if you're ahead, we're just going to give you crap. And that's, I guess, to balance out the fun factor. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really felt like affected by it. Other than I just wish that when I play against a bot, just tell me I'm playing against a bot. Just make the character look like a robot and, oh, okay, I'm playing against a bot. Then I know, and I understand. Is it a hard level bot? Is it a gold level bot? A silver level? White? Is it a dark, like, black elite? I don't care, but as long as I know, I think that's the crux of everything that we've ever talked about, Shale, is when you don't know and they're not telling you up front and then they surprise you by it. It's like, well, wait a second. You could have just told me. Instead of breaking into my house and stealing all my stuff, just knock on the door and tell me you need some sugar and eggs. Or if you need to use the bathroom. Like, everybody wants something, and they just won't tell you what they want or how they're getting it. Alright, what did this guy get? Confirmed. What is the point of a game if it just gives it to you? That's why there are difficulty sliders. Yeah, but I think the point of the game is whatever experience you're looking for. And as long as that experience and how that experience is happening to you is somewhat upfront, it's sort of like all the hidden tricks that developers use to help a player get led through the world, whether or not it's a light, it's a sound, and they purposely put it there so that the player doesn't get lost and doesn't get frustrated. But when a game doesn't handhold, they're either handholding you and you know about it, or they're handholding you and you don't know about it, or you just play the game and do your own thing. It's a it's a weird system. That's why I kind of sometimes prefer board games, because it's really just real people and tangible things. I know, I will say that I prefer this game's style as well. I like its gameplay much better than Valorant. Or at least from the hour or two that I played of Valorant. And I got instant fun with the characters and the gameplay and the shooting. And in Valorant, it was just like a slow slog. I don't even think you have sprint in Valorant. If you do have sprint, I couldn't find it. I was just walking everywhere. And it was like, oh, I can't get anywhere. There's no mobility either. Like, it doesn't feel like there's any verticality. I'm just walking on a flat surface that slightly might elevate. But I need to go back. I need to go back and play it more so that I can reaffirm that, find maybe modes that I didn't know were there. Because right now I'm just like, yeah. Let's do Chaos Clash. I don't think we've done Chaos Clash. Is there any different kind of game you want to play, since you are getting into different types of games right now? The style is very cyberpunk. Yeah, this style is, I mean, it is FRAGPUNK, the title of the game, so it is very, it's right up my alley. I think I just prefer its theme as well. Valorant is trash game. It's so bad. I hate it. Well, I mean, some people really hate Death Stranding just because they call it a walking simulator, which is really just looking at its surface and probably not really playing the game. And if they say that, they probably just said that to get views, or they're being overly critical.
Wow, that is...
Some people say they haven't even finished the game and they hate it. It's like, well, if you don't finish a game, if you haven't finished a game, I don't want to hear your point of view.
In Chaos Clash, cards pick you. New
Especially on a
rules,
game that
new
has a beginning and
battles.
end. Like competitive games, like there's no finishing those kinds of games. So yeah, if it's not working for you and it sucks, then it sucks. Because that's pretty much all the gameplay is. You can figure that in about an
Thanks
hour.
for inviting me along.
Okay, so see, oh, they jumped. Did we? Oh, okay. Please populate. Now we're 4 versus 5. Please populate and give us another player. Oh, now we're 3 versus 5. See, this is an issue I had with Valorant. Like, I'd be in a game with, now we're 2 versus 5. I'm not gonna play this.
Avenge your team. You're their only hope.
I'm 1 versus 5. Really? Or are they dead? I thought doesn't it X them out? Or does it remove
Converter
their...
activated.
Like, that is so weird.
Enemy laser. Reloading.
Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. 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 Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh, she looks like Harley Quinn. Dude, I want
New
that
rules,
outfit.
new battles.
Round shard cards. Elusiveness. Become invisible for... I don't want to become invisible.
They will join their ancestors under my knife.
Okay, so now we're 4 versus 5 again. What the heck? Yeah, because I think when you get killed, it gives you an X.
The wall dissolvement should only take 5 more seconds.
Yeah, see, like right now, they have essentially the same weapon as I do, but they kill instantly. Whereas I am shooting the same amount of rounds, probably in the same area around the head and chest, nothing. This is where I now start thinking the matchmaking or the EOM or the way that the system is manipulating the game mechanics to make it harder for me. But see, now I'm just going to be blaming my lack of skill on EOM or some weird mechanic that's working in the background. Just let them know if you pick out a game to try that you've been wanting to try playing. Yeah, the Resident Evil series, so we're already in it. I mean, let me know if you do not want to play Resident Evil, and that will clear it up. But no, I chose the Resident Evil series because I wanted to get back into it.
Enemy in. Defense spawn. One enemy still standing. Over. Enemy in. Right, did you?
Yeah, they got invisibility. Wow, we won that one, huh? That's interesting.
New rules, new battles.
Deal high damage over time to enemies in your field of view. Why would an enemy taking damage not be in a field? I guess you could leave back grenades. Like, wouldn't every enemy that you're shooting be in your field of view? But you can leave behind, like, proximity weapons. So that's understandable. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, so see, okay, so now we've got another disconnect. And now so it's 2 versus 1 now?
Converter planted.
So
It's your call.
well, now it's equally matched. Now it's a duel. Up to your left, to your left.
Enemy lost.
Why, did they not have 3D audio? Like, I can hear their footsteps.
New rules, new battles.
Deal high damage over time. A dance floor.
Octane. I've got the boombox. Get out of my way, suckers! Sorry, I get some.
You're up, jumper.
My fingers are all tingling from excitement. Get him, Chad! Enemy caught on!
Enemy.
You're down to your last enemy.
My scales.
That's your team. You're their
Dang it.
only hope.
My parts seep gruesomely. Great title.
Nice. Nicely done. Invisible character. Invisible characters.
They're ahead, but we're...
But we're what?
New rules, new battles.
Deadly rewind. Your last few bullets zip back into your gun when you reload.
Landlord wouldn't let me have cash,
What?
so I made a pet tank.
Last chance to get this match back on track.
I'm out for water.
Vampire bullet.
Enemy spotted at B main.
Man, they dying like nobody business.
Enemy spotted on spawn point. Want a bandage? I got cute ones with cars on them. Anyone want some cover? Here's a little cover. Enemy spotted at
Your team's down to one Lancer. No worries, right?
best. Those are the ones you want to beat. Enemy spotted on B main.
Damn it! I suck! Why am I using a freaking turret weapon? Bunch of bullshit.
Match complete.
Why the fuck would I have swatched into a goddamn turret weapon? That just leaves my character just standing there to take a shot. God damn it. Ugh. Well, that's a bummer. Alright, how long have we been going? About an hour, 40 minutes? Yeah, I think that's a good stream for a competitive game. Yeah, thanks Eldon for coming and hanging out. Shale, I appreciate you hanging out as well. Lurkin is much appreciated. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'll come back, pick a game, and then stream that one as well. Again, I do like this game. I do need to go and try Apex Legends. I do need to go and try the finals. I will go back and do Valorant later sometime. I don't really care when. I'm not looking forward to it, but I do need to try to go back and give it a go. I think it's still installed, or I may have already uninstalled it. But every time I'm going to be playing Valorant, I'm going to be like, man, I really prefer playing FRAGPUNK. Yeah, I also downloaded Battlefield 2042. I've always loved and preferred the Battlefield series, so I might do that one on Xbox. So again, I appreciate everybody that comes by and watches when I'm live. I appreciate those that offer their input. I just learned about EOM today. Hopefully I don't have EOM in the back of my head for every game that I play from this point moving forward. Thanks for that little tidbit of information, Eldon. Yeah, I've got to get back into playing Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Cyberpunk is always being played. I've played a little bit of Cyberpunk on the side. I'm still trying to work on making my photo contest submission, so I'll probably maybe do a stream of that tomorrow. And I'm also playing Donkey Kong Bonanza on the Nintendo Switch, so any of those games could pop up at any time. I've got about another 12 days to do a lot of streaming, a lot of playing, but after that it'll be kind of a play silent streams, just watch the games just so I can be quiet while the family is back in the house. So alright, it's been fun, it's been real, and it has been real fun. So I'll see you guys very, very soon. Alright, bye.